Okay, so let's start with the next problem. Okay. Hmm, what shall we? Okay, let me think that. Okay, cool. So again, we have obviously a number line. Okay. So there are events which you are getting. Okay. So events are li comma ri, right? That it is coming here and it is ending here. Now we have one more parameter. Let's say xi. Okay. We have one more event. I mean, we have one more parameter which is xi. Okay. So what does this mean? Let's say it is starting at 2. It is ending at 5 or maybe 7. And it has a xi value of 3. It has a xi value of 3. Okay. There is one more event. Let's say it is starting at 5. It is ending at 10. It has a xi value of maybe 2. Okay. We have an event 12 to 18. We have an xi value of let's say 4, and again a little bit a smaller one 13 to 16. Let's say we have a value of 1. Okay. Now what you will be asked is, okay, you will be given q queries. You will be given q queries. Okay. So let's say the query will be a y segment. I mean a y line. Okay. Y line is what? Let's say I will ask you 4. Okay. So what you need to tell is, okay, and with y I will also give another number which is k. You have to tell the top k xi sum. I am repeating it again. The top k xi sum. Did you guys get it? Let's say I give you 4 comma 1. So what should be my answer?
2.
No. Top k maximum xi sum. I should write it like this. Maximum xi sum. तो 3 आएगा ना, because this interval is having a xi value of 3 and this interval is having a value of 2. So which one is larger? Obviously 3, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
What about 4 comma 2? What about 4 comma 2? The top k maximum xi sum. अरे 5 ना, 3 plus 2. Manan, isn't it clear?
Like, what's the significance of K, bro? Can you repeat again?
K is top k. I'm saying it top k. Now there can be many line segments, right? There can be many line segments.
Hmm.
So each one of them are having xi value, right?
Yes.
So among all the xi's, I am asking you to give the sum of the top k xi values. So let's say there is 3, 2, 1, 5. Okay. And I say k equals to 2. So you should return me 8.
8.
Got it?
Okay. 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 Got it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
तो आप कैसा करेंगे?
Hmm.
So yeah. So you have an intervals li, ri, xi. Okay. And I will be giving you q queries. Each of the query will have y comma k. That is, find me the top k xi sum at y point at point 5. I mean this at this. Is the question clear now?
Hmm. Yes, bro.
Yes.
Okay. तो सोचो मतलब how can we do? K is up to maybe up to 100.
Should we use priority queue?
Uh, देखो top K, as soon as you see top K, that does work, but how will you store priority queue? मतलब you might get anywhere, right? Okay. And second thing is, since I said you k less than or equals to 100, you know. But what about if I don't tell you k? Matlab, k can be some random. So priority queue only works when you know the top, I mean when you know the k variable, right?
Mm.
But now what I am saying is, first thing is how will you store at each line, at each point, okay? Because now you don't have any constant space, you have a range intervals defined. So I can tell you maybe here also, maybe here also, somewhere, right? And second thing is that k is changing every time, that with each query you are getting a different k. So that's the problem. But yeah, as soon as you see top k matlab, that should definitely come to your mind. But this is a little different because k is being changing and how will you store it. So yeah, so think for some time, I mean think for a minute or two, that how can you try to do this. Okay, so Deva and Sam, is the question clear? Like
Yeah.
you didn't say yes. Chalo, okay, let's dive. Okay, I mean uh, it's okay. Like if you, I mean, it's a good question. It's not a very straightforward. Okay, so yeah. So the question is clear, right? We are given some events. Okay, Li, Ri, and Xi, and we will be asking Q queries. Okay. So since we are obviously diving, we are discussing about sweep line. So do you think something as offlining queries offline? So at least you know offline queries and online queries at this
Yeah,
point.
yesterday you told us.
I told you, right? So we will be solving this using offline queries. Okay. So agar let me ask you this. Let's say y as 8 and 1, and second time I am giving you y equals to 4 comma 2 something. At this case, let's say you are processing this query first. Okay. If you are doing it in online, so your line sweep will come here, right? Somewhere here. 8 means some, let's say somewhere here. The second query is 4. So can you sweep your line backwards again? No, right? Our line
Mm.
sweep
No.
will always go forward only. You cannot
Mm.
propagate. I mean, you cannot go here, come again, come here. ऐसा नहीं होगा. Sweep line is, it just goes event wise. That's all. Okay. Okay. So let me draw it again, the picture. Okay. We have something like this, right? Correct. This is
Yes.
the picture given to us, right? Intervals. Now there is a line, there is a sweep line which is going over here. Okay. So as soon as we come across any event, okay, what is this event? This event is a starting event. This event is an ending event. Okay. Let's say someone asks you query at this. What we will try to do is, this line is there, right? We will make this as an event also. But this will be a not a normal event, this will be a query event. Okay. So now let's say someone asks you here, okay, at this position, leave about this line. Okay, let's say someone asks you at this position, this y. Okay, our line is being swept. Okay, so how many events we did come across? Can I say there are two events, this entry point and this entry point? Can I say that?
Yes.
So if I have come across two events, if I somehow maintain a data structure, okay, I don't know which data structure it is. If I somehow maintain a data structure which has these values, since k is less than or equals to 100, can I do some kind of computation to fetch the top values, to fetch the top k values? Because I have xi of this, xi of this, and it's very simple, right? I can probably like loop or do something and fetch the top k values. What do you guys say? Is it making little sense?
Can you repeat it once? There's no
See,
statement.
the line is here, right? This straight
Yes.
line starts from here. As soon as you come here, you know that there is one interval which is active, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
At this point, there is one more interval which is being active. Now
Yes.
this is also an event, okay? Although this is a query, but we will treat this as an event, okay? We will treat this as an event. Can I say as soon as I come here, how many intervals are active?
2.
Two intervals.
Two.
So if we maintain some data structure, we will have the xi values, right? Let's say xa and xb. ये कुछ एक data structure है, सोचो.
Yes.
So can I just iterate or do something and fetch top k values from here?
Yes.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all we will do. We will go through that, okay? What the only additional thing is, we have to think of which data structure to use. And secondly, this query also we will make it as a event, make it as an event. Okay. So now did you understand the idea? I mean, we will see the entire
Yes.
code, but is the idea clear?
Yes,
Yes.
bro. Like suppose we are moved out of the two things, bro.
Sorry.
Like we came to empty place. Then
Mm-hmm.
when we complete the two, like 4 queries,
Okay.
first the 4 events are there. No? When we come to the blank one, we will be removing that from the that data structure, right?
Yes, we will. So can you see that?
Like how to know that which to remove?
अरे वो तो कोड में आएगा. That is an implementation part, right? Implementation part, no? That is an
Okay, okay. Yes.
implementation part. That which what thing to do. Okay. So do you know that? I mean, you see, right? This is S. This is E. This is
Yeah.
F. This is E. So whenever we are coming across E, we will remove it from our data structure. Let's say this is E, so we will remove XA. If it is E, we will remove
Yeah.
XB. And when we, let's say there is a query event which is here. So do we have anything in our data structure? Is the data structure is empty, right?
Yes.
So if the data structure is empty, then we don't have any values to compute.
Okay.
Okay. So is it okay? We will see that in code, Sam. But
Yes.
is the idea?
Yeah. Got, okay. Okay.
Are you getting
Yeah,
that?
idea clear.
Okay. So
Yes.
Deva, he promised today that he will not speak. Huh?
नहीं सर नहीं है.
Okay. Sas, did you understand the idea?
I got it.
चलो ठीक है. So new file, top k, something like this. Okay. Okay, cool. I don't want we need to disable Copilot now.
Why, bro?
I don't want that to appear every time. Okay.
पर वो कोड लिख दे रहा था like.
You can uninstall now from install.
Okay, so you want me to keep it? Okay, fine. I don't have any problem.
Did you
Yeah.
again?
It's for you guys only. It's not. I can see and I can understand, but it's for you guys that okay, not to see the entire picture what's happening. But anyway, ठीक है. So what we need? Okay. So we have okay. So now I will create a data structure. Okay, I'll create it. I will create a custom class to store all my events. Okay, class event. So what things do we need? Can I say I need no this question, right? Uh,
RI.
li
ARXI.
xi and maybe something else. Okay, so I'll let you know what I need. But int where is the maybe what shall we keep? We should have a valid names. Okay. Hmm. Int
Start and delay.
नहीं start and नहीं क्योंकि I will see it is not about LI, RI and XI, right? You remember I also told that we will keep this line also as an event.
Why? Why?
Yeah.
Yeah. So int point, is it fine? Point.
0.1.2.
Yeah. Int type is this is Li will have some type, Ri will have some type. So you remember in the train question we did +1 and -1. So I am using a type to indicate them now, okay? Because we will have some different values. So Li ka 0 rakh denge, Ri ka something we will keep, and this event we will keep something. Okay. So type of event. Okay. Next thing what we need is int value. Value is that xi or that k something. Okay. And we need one more thing. So do you see that we are offlining the queries? Right? So if you're offlining the queries, we also need to track the answers also, right? That means I will ask you 8,2 and 4,1. This is the query. Which one we will process first? We will process this one first, right? And then this one, correct? But answer, we need to give in this order only, no? We need to print this answer and this answer first. This answer second, because this is the first query. So with respect to query only, we should answer it, correct?
Yes.
Right? Okay. Event. And see, you guys have to ask me, okay? It's not like I ask you continuously, okay? Now तुम लोग भी बोलो भाई कुछ, मैं बार बार पूछा तो how it is. It's not my job.
Bro, what is point? Point? I didn't
Point
get.
is this one, Sam, that we have uh this y coordinate, this lines, okay, wherever it's been asked, y coordinate, okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this is that type of event is whether it is Li or Ri or is it a query event. Okay, we will keep track of that. Value is, let's say we have xi, right, in Li Ri, so this is value, and in query we have k,
Yeah.
so we will use this. Okay.
Yeah.
Now so we
Okay.
have a custom class ready. Okay, now what we will do, we'll
Yeah.
create a class, we'll create a list because we need to store all of them. Okay, events.
You can tap now, bro. It will go to this.
Let's have a habit of writing. Okay, why do?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you remember, like, we have Li, Ri and Xi. Okay, so int L. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this. Okay, and we need to store it, right? Events dot add new event. Okay, so what I need L. Okay, so For L, we will keep that type as 0. Okay. Why 0? We can keep anything. I am keeping it as 0 because it is an starting event, right? Next, what we need? Value. What should be my value? The value should be x. Correct.
X. Yeah.
And I'm keeping a some bogus value here, -1, because it doesn't matter, right? Because for these kind of, these are the intervals which are given in the question, so we need not to keep track of index. We only need to keep track of index for queries. Okay, so I am just keeping a unknown value. You can keep anything whatever you need it doesn't matter. Okay, now what should I add next? ये क्या होना
R.
चाहिए?
R.
Yeah, it should be R. This should be
Like
One.
uh,
1.
I'm keeping it as 2. Okay, I will
Okay.
tell you the reason, okay, later. But you can
Okay.
keep 1 also, but let's say we are keeping it as 2. Okay. ये क्या
X.
रखना है?
X.
6.
Clear? Is it clear?
Hmm.
चलो ठीक है.
Yeah.
Next. Okay. We need to take queries for int I plus plus. Okay. So you remember we need y. We will be given y coordinate
Yeah.
and top k value.
Okay.
Okay, and we will add it into my event. Now I am adding y. My type of event is 1. Okay, I am adding k, which is the value, and now can you see I am adding index I, because the index is required for queries, right? So I have added.
Yes.
Okay, make sense? आ गया समझ?
Clear.
अरे हाँ ना बोलो
I
यार.
didn't get. No. Bro.
This one you didn't understand?
Yeah. Yes.
See, Sam, queries are given in random fashion, right? Queries are
Yeah.
given in random fashion. This is 0 index, this is 1 index.
Okay. For final ordering, yeah.
Exactly, for final order.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So एक बार हो गया, we will sort it out.
Sort.
Okay. Events, new comparators. Okay.
If you want, you can
Disable कर
uninstall.
ले.
Sorry.
You can uninstall Copilot. It would disable directly from the extension.
Do you know where we have the
I think we can
Yeah.
disable
Right side.
plugins.
Yeah.
can you tell me where? Right side मतलब?
Left side plugins are there.
Left side maybe plugins.
Yeah. Okay. Extensions.
Yes.
Maybe. हाँ.
Yeah. Copilot. You click on that and uninstall.
Which मतलब कौन सा किया था तूने?
Yeah.
Uninstall.
यही था.
Why did you add it, bro?
Why did you?
Add it?
I didn't add it. That's what. I didn't add it.
Okay.
It came automatically. I didn't add it. I was doing some hacking stuff. That's why. Okay. अगर ठीक है. So what I'm saying is, if we will sort it, right? So how we need to sort it? Return x dot point minus. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Because we are sorting on based on this order, right? And this is nothing but what? Point. So is it clear? Is the sorting condition clear, guys?
Yes.
Sam?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so we have sorted it. Okay. Now what we will write is, what if both of them are equal? We also need to handle that case also, right? So if it's still coming now, should I have to
I
restart?
think you have disabled Copilot chat. I guess. Chat is different from Copilot.
No.
You better uninstall, bro. That would be fine. There itself uninstall is that option.
Hmm.
First one also you uninstall.
Oh yeah. I
Okay.
mean,
Got uninstalled.
yeah.
Yes, yes, it's uninstalled.
Okay. So I'm closing it, and then I'll open. Okay. So in case if they are same, so what I will do is I will sort it based on uh what type. Y dot. Okay. Clear? Matlab, I just sorted it on based on type of event. Okay. I mean, it totally depends upon the question, but I am also like for our case, I am just maintaining it in a increasing order. Okay.
Yeah.
इसका मतलब क्या है बताए? I will tell you later what's the meaning of this. This has a great significance actually in the question. But anyway, for now, understand that we are sorting based on increasing order. Okay. Now, so is the sort clear? Matlab, I just sorted based on the points coming in. Okay. Now, what we
Yes.
will do, what we need to find out is we need to find out the answer, right? Correct? For int I equals to 0, I less than events dot size minus 1, I plus plus. Okay. So we will take this event and what we need events dot. Okay. Now the question is we need a data structure to add values, right? You remember we talked about that we need a data structure. So
Yes.
what data structure
Yes.
Yeah.
we will take it to make our life easier?
Ma-
Nice. So we will create a map, but we will not create a hash map. We will create a tree map. Why tree map? Because we need maximum values, right? The hash map mein to bhai,
Sorted.
you don't know which
Oh.
value. So, but tree map will give you something, right? So static tree map integer integer okay map, and I am making it as a max matlab like we should have the higher values at the top. Okay. Okay, this is how you initialize a tree map which will have the higher values at the first. Okay, we got the event, right? If event dot type of event equals to 0, what does this mean? It is an entry event, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
If it is an entry event, what we need to do, we add it to map. Okay, so I'm writing a different method just to make it more clear. Add, okay, event e. So what we need to add value, right? Excise, you remember excise, lirixi.
Yes. Right.
Okay, so map dot put value comma. Is it okay? I just added that in a map.
Yes.
Yes.
What's us, bro? Feeling tired or what?
No, bro.
Then no response.
Yeah, yeah, listening.
अरे भाई listen करो
He's
ना, acknowledgement देना चाहिए.
he's doing Google problem in backend. He's like
Ah,
simple learning.
This is a very hard question. What do you think? If I'm telling you, you're thinking it's just a little bit of easy, but coming up with your own intuition is not that not that easy for this. Okay, remove it from map. Can I say this? अगर event 2 है, that you remember we added r का type event as 2.
Yes, yes. We need
Yes,
to.
yes.
Okay. Is Deva back or?
Yeah, I'm back.
Sorry, understanding or what? At least I'm getting answers from them. You are not saying anything, man.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry?
Nothing. I'm just checking it. I just got a call, some other important call, so I was attending it. So
Okay, if it is important, you can, I mean, leave. I mean, if that's important, you can see the recordings. It shouldn't be.
yeah, it's okay. It was done. So yeah.
Okay. ठीक है? So I'm just writing a normal stuff. Okay. Clear? कि भाई value लिया. Okay. Map से I removed it. If it does not have, I am removing it. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Else मतलब
Why?
calculate. I mean, it's a query event.
Max query event.
Okay.
It's a query event. So we need to do something. Okay. So what we will do, we will calculate the answer, right? So int top uh, top k
K.
some value equals to 0. Okay. Int threshold. What is threshold? They gave, you remember, they have added k also. So we will take that now. Okay. कि इतना ही लेना है. So event dot
Value.
value. Now what we will do, for map dot entry, we will iterate on the map. Okay. We'll iterate on the map. Okay. Int key is this. Int frequency is this. Right. Now what we need, this is the key which is active and it is having the highest value because we are always going in the decreasing order, right? Now if threshold is greater than or equals to frequency, what does this mean? The required, let's say we need top 6, okay, and if the frequency is 3, so I need to add entire, whatever we have, we need to add it entirely, right? So what I will do is key into is it fine? Do you
Yeah,
understand?
number of times. Yes, yes.
So top के some value is nothing but, देखो अभी क्या है, हम लोग को let's say they say 6, okay, and in map we have, let's say we have value 10 is occurring 2 times, 8 is occurring 3 times, 5 is occurring 1 time, 2 is occurring 2 times, something like this. We need 6, right? Top 6 values. So I have to take this, let's say this is also some value. So should I have to take 10 2 times, 8 3 times and 5 1 time? मेरे को टॉप 6 लेना है. If I have to
Yes.
take 10 2 8 3 5 1, then I am done. Can I say that? So this is what I have done in the code.
Yes.
Yeah.
That threshold is 6. Is 6 greater than or equals to 2? Yes. In that case, please take 10 into 2, 10 2 times. Okay. And what we will do, we will decrement our threshold by how many times?
Frequency.
Frequency.
ठीक है. अदरवाइज भाई क्या करना है, जितना भी है ले लो, ठीक है. That if we have threshold which is less, we can only take that much only, right? Make sense?
Mm,
Yeah. Correct.
Okay. Can I say this?
There's no value.
Done, right? अगर threshold 0
Yeah.
हो गया, we are done with taking max k, I mean top k.
Yes.
So nothing to do. Go ahead and break it. Why to iterate still if you are already done? Is the code clear? Is the for loop clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, bro.
And finally, answer of event dot index. Can I write this? You remember we saved event also index. So at this index we will go and we will store the value.
Yes. Correct. Next.
For integer I equals to 0, I mean why to writing you can. That's all. We are done with the problem. Shall we run?
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
कुछ तो लिखा है. I also don't know. Whether
ब्रो इतना क्लियरली मस्त लिखा ब्रो. कब होता है ये टैलेंट अपने को?
कल आ जाता है.
हम्म.
चलो ठीक है. Okay, so let's take some example maybe. Okay, what shall we take? कुछ एक बोलो.
एग्जांपल कर ले.
ये लेंगे.
एग्जांपल ही ले ले.
ठीक है, एग्जांपल ही लेते हैं. This one, right?
27. Yeah, 2759
27
59
510 था.
510. हाँ 510.
So we have four, right? मतलब 4 events, right? So 2 7 is having a value 3.
3. Yeah.
5 10 is having a
2.
value
2.
2. Next, 12 to 18 has a value of
4.
4.
12 to 18 has a value 4.
13, 16, 1.
13, 16.
Has a value 1.
1.
Okay, so now let's use for 5 queries. Okay, maybe 5 queries we will check it, or shall we use 4 or 5? How many queries do we need?
2 very less initially.
चार लेते हैं क्योंकि मतलब दिखाना, मतलब we need to differentiate, right? We need to show. So let's use
Right. हाँ blank में भी. Yeah.
So at blank also, correct. So 4 queries. So let's say we need this one. Okay, at this should be 6 rather, because
6. Yeah.
6 comma 2 6 comma 1 करते हैं first. 6 comma 2 6 comma 1. I will also take a 1 at here also. Okay, so this is how much? Let's say 3 comma 2 3 comma 2, and let's run it for. Do you need for blank or covered part? Shall we keep on blank?
Blank. 11 comma 2.
कुछ भी रख देंगे, फर्क नहीं बनना चाहिए. ठीक है. So hopefully we should not get any exception, and we got 5330. तो देखो 6 comma 2 पे, this is the point. Do we need 3 plus 2, right? So did we get
Yeah. Yes, 5.
6 comma 1 पे?
Yeah, 5.
Only मतलब there are 2 active values, but we need only higher values. So did we get 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
we need 3 comma 2. So 3 comma 2 पे, can you see there is a 3 value?
It's 3 value.
And
Yes.
this is an entire empty, मतलब there is no event. So are we getting 0?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is what we have done. Okay. And this is
Nice.
pretty hard problem. मतलब it's a good question.
Bro, when k top elements are not there, we will be giving only ones, right?
Yeah, correct. When k elements are not available, whatever we have, we will give that. True. Okay. So does this work for all of the cases?
Yes.
And you see that we
Yes.
have kind of made it very good code, मतलब थोड़ा method लिख दिए. We could have written this also in a separate method, but okay, leave it. ठीक है.
नाइस.
So अच्छा लग रहा है.
वो क्या लिखा और वो कितना टाइम लगता मेरे को ऐसा करने में.
Okay.
दिस लेवल राइटिंग तो
Okay. So whatever we talked, we covered this. Okay.
विराट.
Now let me tell you the reason of why I kept 0, why not 1 here. I mean, actually we should have kept like this, right? Correct. मतलब ये 0 रहने दो, ये 1 रहने दो. क्यों मैंने 2 लिखा? Why did I write 2? Why did I write 1? So there is a fact for this. Okay. I mean, it's not like I wrote it randomly. So what does this?
Because it can come within.
Sorry.
Like mostly queries will be taking in the middle. 0, 1,
See,
2.
the meaning of this is, okay, if event is occurring at the same position, okay, what sometimes in the question they will say you that consider the open intervals, don't consider the closed intervals. If I would have written 1 here and 2 here, what would have happened? The closing interval also would be done. I mean, it would be removed from map, because we are going in a sequential manner, right? And since we will sort it with respect to 1 first, 1 will come first, and what will happen? It will be removed from map. But we don't want to do that. What we need is, we need to consider the events which are opened first. Okay. Even though the event is closing at that place, first we need to process that event and then only close it. That's the reason I wrote it 2 and 1 over here. Now did you understand what I've done? Okay, let me tell again. Okay, see, let's say this is the one. Okay, this is the query place. Okay, if this is a query event coming up, okay, let's say there is something which is being opened here, and there is something which is being closed here. Okay, in the question they will ask you that if they are occurring at the same place, okay, you should not remove this interval before processing. You should consider this interval. Okay, is it clear till now? Whenever I am processing the query, if something is being closed, after processing the query only you need to close this. Okay, now
Yes. Okay.
what would be the order if I would have kept 1 here and if I would have kept 2 here? What would have happened? The thing which would have happened is, in this diagram, this closing event, since it is a type 1, it would be removed first, then you will be processing the query. Smartly, what we have done is, we have kept query as 1 so that the query will be processed first, then the interval will be closed. Now is the picture clear why we have done this? Manan? Sam?
हाँ.
Saras? Deva?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go.
Saras?
Yeah.
Yeah, understood, bro.
Okay, so this is what we would have done. Okay, in case if they would have asked you that, okay, consider the close events, consider the query, then only consider the open events, what would you do in that case?
Consider only close events.
Yeah,
Yeah.
consider the close events, consider the query, then open. So you need to change the ordering. Okay? It depends upon question, but you understood, right, why we are using this? I mean, if you understood this, you can play with it. There wouldn't be any problem. Okay. चलो, so is the question clear? Is the sweep line का ऊपर का picture clear?
Yes, bro.
Okay, and suppose I ask you to, in the same question, instead of asking top k max sum, if I ask you to find the maximum xi, can you do that? Maximum xi, minimum xi, can you do that?
Some of all.
Maximum xi.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yes.
We can do that, right?
Mm.
Tree map
Yeah.
Returning the first.
Yeah, we know tree map में first key and lower key, higher key something will be there, right? So we can get the
Mm.
max value or min value in login time. So that's also possible. So I'm not sure whether you guys are realizing or not, but you have unlocked a very powerful tool. I mean, if you see this, there are some events going on, something, some events. Among all of them, all the considerations, you need some things, and Sweepline is giving you in a very easier way. Okay.